Last week, Marble Mayhem returned with an epic showdown in a fan-favorite event. Thanos continued his domination in speed events with yet another win, while big names like Helios and Hypnosis struggled to get off to a good start. Can Thanos continue his great run? Will Helios rebound? Will an unexpected contender rise? I'm Ricochet, and this is Marble Mayhem. Glad to have you here for the second event of Season 3 of Marble Mayhem. This is the Tightrope. Each marble will have just one attempt at the Tightrope. Once one of the platforms is touched, it will be counted towards the marble score. So the goal is to get the most points, which means the most platforms touched, as each platform will be worth 1 point. There are the platforms there, 3 rounds of platforms, or 3 sets of platforms there. For these marbles, we will go in inverse of the standings as of right now. So first is Polygon. As you can see at the top of your screen, it will begin to count the number of tiles touched. Polygon all the way down towards the bottom to begin with, and they will score a total of 9. And you can see them at the top of your screen as they will be signified where they finished. Remember, just one turn, which will mean a very small margin of error. This is Shockwave. Shockwave looking pretty good right now. Stayed up towards the first row for a while. Now starting to struggle, trying to keep it going. Further and further along the bottom. Look at this run by Shockwave. Very impressive. And they will fall to the bottom with 22. A great run that time by Shockwave. Bringing up Hypnosis. That was an impressive run and a pretty good job at the very end to keep the score going there for Shockwave, and now Hypnosis has moved into second place, passing Polygon, trying to get closer and closer towards the score put up by Shockwave. Won't make it there, though. That's going to be 16 for Hypnosis. Right now, the 22 points for Shockwave. That's the score to beat for Tidad. Tidad is through the gates. And up on the top row, already past Polygon and still on the first set. But gets through that second set very quickly, now down to the bottom row, and will come across with a score of 12. To move in third out of 4 for Tidad. And next will be Shimmer in the holding cell. And finally through now. Down to the second row for Shimmer. Shimmer is now in third place right now as they make their way down to the third row. Now into second place. They are 1 away from tying Shockwave. They will tie and take the lead. Shimmer's going to have the lead, still on the third row and coming to a final score of 27. Impressive run that time by Shimmer, as that will bring up Helios in a brand new event. So we have, of course, no prior track record for these competitors. Let's see what Helios can do. Looking to rebound after a rough first event. And a good start still at the top. Look at that run by Helios. Still on the top row and into second place. Helios is going to come within 1 before they even made their way down to the second. Helios is way ahead of everybody else. An incredibly impressive run. Look at this move by Helios. Now down to the final row of planks there, and a very impressive score of 41 for Helios. That is how you do it. Separating easily there. Wow. As the next competitor will be Igneous. Everybody has beaten Polygon so far after Polygon started out this competition. Igneous down to the second row. Igneous might be in a little bit of trouble. Still in the second row. Now almost coming to a halt, and a less than impressive run that time for Helios. A score, or for Igneous, I should say. It's a score of 11, and right now that is good enough only to beat Polygon. Helios in the lead, as this is going to be Wormhole. High up in the air goes Wormhole. Wormhole gets dropped backwards. That's not good. Trying to get back to where they were. Wormhole's going the wrong way, and Wormhole is going to solidify last place right now. Only 8. Wow. Next will be Dragon's Breath. That was a shocking run for Wormhole. Got right up next to the Polygon number, but then started going backwards and wasn't able to recover. Let's see what Dragon's Breath can do. Still on that top row, passing by Igneous, tying with Tydad right now. Now going to pass Hypnosis into 4th right now. And that is where Dragon's Breath will stand for the moment. 18. It's going to be really hard, I would think, for anybody to pass Helios. The 27 that Shimmer put up is still 14 away from tying Helios. That's how big the margin of error is as Waterfront stands in, passing Dragon's Breath. Pretty close to where Shockwave is. Now starting to struggle, and they're not going to get to Shockwave. 20 will be the score for Waterfront. And that will bring up Brain Freeze. Helios has to be looking and feeling very comfortable as we've gotten further and further into this competition. Not that many more to go. Brain Freeze looking good right now. Now starting to struggle. Falls through the 2nd, down to the 3rd, and it's going to end up as a tie with Dragon's Breath. That's 18 points for Brain Freeze. And so they will be even right now. That will bring up Camo. Having a hard time getting out of the holding cell here. Camo now starting to make their way down. There is the goal. You got to make sure you stay on that first set of planks as long as possible. Gonna pass and now come within 1 of tying Waterfront. Now they're down to the 3rd. Gonna pass by Shockwave, getting close to Shimmer. Gonna pass Shimmer and take over 2nd place before falling with a score of 29. I think I'd take that with only 4 more to go. This will be Mic Drop. Then Spirit, Limelight, and Thanos. Mic Drop still in the holding cell. Coming near. And now into the playing surface. Slowly going. That's not a great sign for success. All the way down to the 3rd, and it will be just 10 for Mic Drop. Able to finish ahead of Wormhole and Polygon, but not going to beat many more. Disappointing run there. That'll bring up Camo. Camo trying to stay towards that top set of planks, doing a good job. Coming near and now passing Shockwave. Passing Shimmer, passing Camo here. Spirit drops all the way down, though, to the 3rd set and now to the bottom with a score of 30. It will be good enough for 2nd place momentarily for Spirit. Limelight and Thanos are left. We'll see what Limelight can do. Like I said, it's going to be really hard for somebody to beat Helios. I don't think that's really part of the story, as Limelight is down to the final group. Got to have to get something good going. Trying to do that, passing by and now tying with and passing Shimmer, and just got past Spirit for 2nd place. 31 is the final score for Limelight to take over 2nd. Guaranteeing a podium finish. Here is Thanos now, trying to win a 2nd straight competition. But it is stiff competition in Helios with 41 points. That's what he needs to beat. Thanos is now through the starting gates. Moving a little slowly here into that 2nd grouping. This is not looking good early. Down to the 3rd now. Going to have to pick up something fast. Thanos is in trouble. Thanos is going to the ground. And will finish behind Hypnosis with a disappointing finish and a final score of just 14. So you can give the win to Helios. 20 points goes to him. 17 to Limelight. Spirit finishes in third, followed by Camo and Shimmer. As Helios gets back to the top of the leaderboard, or back to the top of the leaderboard for this competition, and will try to make his trek back towards the top of the overall standings. Back-to-back runner-up finishes for Limelight. And Limelight is now the overall standings leader. How about Spirit? In second place, 6 points behind. Thanos, Helios, Camo, Waterfront, Brain Freeze, and Dragon's Breath, the defending champion, are the top half of the standings. And then Shimmer, Mic Drop, Shockwave, Igneous, Hypnosis, Wormhole, Tydad, and Polygon, who has been just awful. If we're going to be frank about it, it has been a very disappointing start for Polygon through 2 competitions. So Limelight is the new leader. Helios and Thanos are right there, though, as we go to event number 3. But until then, I'm Ricochet, and you've been watching Marble Mayhem on MSPN.